systems nominated.
Hello and welcome. Today we're going to do a CorpNet Chatterweb review of a mech, something that I've just written up here after receiving the specs and looking at a few of those in the market and in repair bays with the new Firestarter 2C Spirit Cat from Clan Novacat. Brand new machine, just came out when Clan Wolf needed some help from the Spirit Cats, basically. And this is what they produced as a brand new little mech to rebuild their Tomon. It is the mech currently piloted by Rickard Rubdogo. I think that's how you're supposed to spell it. The Khan of the Novacats. Pretty weird guy. Saved his people from annihilation once, and hopefully will do it again. A 45-ton mech. It's basically a inner sphere Firestarter Omni. Not much different here. I used the standard Firestarter Omni picture here because that's what I've got. I haven't taken any new pictures of this. The main difference on the new model, of course, is the pods that you put on it and the end module, which is from a Phoenix Hawk and not from a Firestarter. The end module is mainly to turn it into an actual scout commander, which is one of the requirements that was given by the Spirit Cats to the developers at Trailshire Heavy Industries. As I said, it's roughly put a Firestarter O, the thing that we're very used to seeing, but with the bells and whistles taken out and Clan equipment put in. Clan Endo Steel, Clan XL engine, laser reflective armor rather than ferrofibrous. That's a bit of a weird gamble, but I do like laser reflective. It does work fairly well, and it's not too heavy compared to most other things. And compared to the regular Firestarter Omni, this one doesn't have anything built in. No jump jets, no electronic warfare equipment, no flamers. It's basically 20 tons of pod space on a 45-ton frame for a trooper. As a trooper, it does a pretty good job. I've got some battle ROMs from it. The people in the Lyran Commonwealth have been trying to steal it and copy it and get it to the people at Defiance to copy it. Roderick Steiner's forces during the failed invasion of the Wolf Empire tried to capture quite a few of them, but wasn't able to. Is it a decent enough mech in terms of the performance? Well, if we look at it, you get a speed of 96 kilometers per hour. It doesn't have built-in jump jet, but it can easily have 6 regular jump jets mounted. So it's decent enough this way. I think it's 8 tons or 9 tons of standard of laser reflective, 9 tons of laser reflective compound. Pretty decent. And it has a full head ejection system to help out with the survival. I think it's a pretty decent deal overall. The base chassis comes with 10 double heat sinks. Some of the variants have more, some of the variants have the 10. Doesn't need more. It depends on the version you're looking at. As far as variants go, it does seem to go with some of the more standard variants you would see on a Firestarter. The Prime has a pair of plasma cannons, a pair of medium pulse lasers, and 3 ER flamers. So it's a great incendiary mech. Maybe not the best thing at getting into fights, but I think it works fairly well for the role of incendiary mech, which is what the Firestarter should be. The other variants are all a little bit different. The Alpha configuration, which is very popular with Can Rabdogo, as a inner sphere plasma rifle with 2 tons of foam, a pair of medium pulse, a trio of medium pulse lasers, actually. It has one in the center torso, and a hatchet. Spirit Cats are far less picky in regards to getting into physical combat with mechs, and a few of those Firestarters do show that. Bravo configuration mounts a pair of SRM-6, generally with 2 tons of standard and 2 tons of Inferno ammo, and a pair of ER flamers in the shoulders to set things on fire, and an ER large laser, kind of reminiscent of the Griffin 2C. Once again, a pretty decent setup. It's probably really good at taking out tanks. I have got a few battle ROM I need to review from these. You know, I prefer Streak SRM-6 to regular SRM-6 when they're available, but in this case, Streak launchers cannot load Inferno rounds. Here they wanted a weapon that loaded Infernos. So I think that's a good reason. Charlie, doesn't have the jump jets, which most of the others have, because it mounts an Ultra AC-20 in the right arm. On a 45-ton mech, that's a pretty darn big gun. And 2 tons of ammo gives you not a whole lot of reliability, but decently enough. You get a pair of medium pulse laser and AP Gauss rifle to round this out. I don't think that's a terrible setup either. If you need something to just get in, deal a whole lot of damage, and get out, might be a very good mech. Finally, configuration Delta goes back to the plasma cannons with a pair of plasma cannon, a pair of ER medium lasers, and a pair of AP Gauss rifles, which makes it a very nice all-rounder and probably a nightmare to fight for infantry. And it uses an Angel ECM to provide electronic cover. The fancy bit on there, though, are the talons that are mounted in the legs. So if it does death from aboves or kicks, it's going to be quite nasty, even though it's only a 45-ton mech. Not sure if this is going to be used in large amounts. I know the Spirit Cats are ordering fairly large number of those, and that we're going to see probably Clan Wolf buying them as well, from what I have seen from some of my contacts. It will be something to keep an eye on, and I thank you very much for listening to me for so long today. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.